This is my first time to Almviks farm, and I was extremely impressed with the scope of the project. There's so many devotees here, and they're very dedicated. Everywhere I went, I found bright faces. I found devotees working on ecological projects, projects for building and taking care of the animals, the cows, and the structures. All the houses here are well planned out and beautiful, and what a community. It's really amazing. Srila Prabhupada wanted that we develop the rural communities so that people could see how to live in a more natural way. Because when one lives like this in a more natural setting, one sees the hand of Krishna and how everything's coming from him. It's a little harder in the city when there's artificial light and pavement everywhere and buildings. One starts to think this whole world is man-made. But a little time in the country, all our anxieties start to subside, and we start to see how everything's moving by a higher force. And there's a connection with our original divine source just by living. You don't even have to think about it. You just feel it for yourself. And that's the kind of experience that you get here at Almviks Farm.
As my husband said, we were very much impressed by the scope of the project and the devotees here growing their own vegetables, taking care of the cows and the bulls, the oxen being trained to plow the fields. And now there's a plan to start a food truck and bring prasadam from the farm out to the cities. And I think that's a wonderful way to connect the people from the cities to the farm and the natural living. And I think there's great scope for wonderful preaching here. Once you start bringing more people from the cities here, I think it will become famous.
By far, the greatest experience I had here was finding out that we had a godbrother here, Janmanalaya Prabhu, and we went and visited his home and his art studio, and we saw pictures of him from back in the early days of Vrindavan, 1973, before they had even built the Krishna Balaram temple. And it's such a thrill to meet godbrothers or godsisters that one hasn't met yet. And Janmanalaya Prabhu is such a gentle soul, and so accomplished in many ways. It just left us with a really warm feeling.